Now, this is what we've got going for the base so far, and it's just cork. Actually, I had this stuck to a wall. It's just the cork you can get usually at the dollar store or Walmart, anywhere like that, for sound or for, a bulletin board. And it just broke up some pieces, and then I just used this DAS, this modeling type clay, and it's really good. It didn't take a lot. You just work it with your fingers. Thumbs were sore after a bit, but yeah. And then once it had sort of dried, it wanted to curl up as it shrank, so I just used some pieces of cork to make a level surface here, and I laid a very heavy book on top just to keep it pressed flat, and that worked good. It's nice and flat. It's going to sit nice on a plinth. I'll make a nice wood plinth or something. So I just wanted to get a base coat to start figuring out where to put our bushes, our trees, our walkways, whatever we're going to do here, what buildings we're going to put in. So I've just got some craft paint, and I'm just going to put a coat on top. Get a big brush going on here somewhere. I'll grab a big brush. Let's get a nice sized brush, and I think what I'll do is I'll just start with some black, and I'll just model in some brown as we go. I can thin this out a fair bit. Get like sort of a nice thin consistency. So I'm just going to apply a base coat to this, and then we'll let it dry, and then we'll start choosing out some grasses. It's the weekend right now. On Monday I am going to zip over and see if I can find any N scale buildings to put on this, but we'll see what I can come up with. So I'm just going to carry on to get a coat of black on this, and when we come back we can pick out some foliage. Okay, so there's just a blend of mucky sort of brown and blacks together, and yeah, you can see it's just sort of modeled together in there. So we'll let this dry, and when we come back we'll start adding some more elements to it. So here is a look at our finished base for our Requiem for Vengeance. And let me get a close-up here. There we go. And yeah, we've got some bushes and trees put in. We 3D printed the house here. and we just sort of kept going along. I wanted to make it like it was a knocked off branch by one of the goof here, the figure. So I just sort of, yeah, made together a broken limb going across. And we've got the trees, gravel road. Like, definitely room for improvement everywhere, but I thought overall it wasn't too bad. I think it's the best one I've done so far, and I'm pretty happy with it. Got some mud coming off the little dirt road here coming onto the gravel. The gravel, this is the smallest I had. I think I could even maybe add some sand. I may spray this with some glue or just brush on some white glue with water, and I may add some sand in here just to maybe make even smaller grip. But overall, I thought it's looking not too bad. You can leave me your critiques, things you think I can definitely do with this kind of thing to you know, get better results. But I just keep trying each time to try something different and see what I can get. So without the figures on it, now with the figures on it, I have these. Let's go to our side cam here. So I have these 3D printed trucks that I made, and I've just sort of added some decals to them there, and I gave them a, you know, just a dry brush. I'll probably add like a pin wash, but I was placing these on the road, you know, sort of coming up the road. And another one here, same kind of idea. And these are just 3D prints that I pulled off. I think they were fire trucks for something, maybe out of a video game or something, but like but I thought they looked sort of similar to the trucks that were in the show. So yeah, I just gave them sort of a workover with the AK markers and a little bit of a dry brush to get them started. And yeah, I just have these guys sort of coming along here, or maybe coming off this dirt trail kind of thing, coming around the bend. See if I can get him look like he's coming around the bend a bit, maybe. And I have a small pickup truck that sits in here, all about that scale. So along with the trucks on the road, I had the leftover parts from the goof build, and it came with an extra head and an extra hand, and I just went over it with the silver marker from the AK. Really handy. It just brought out some scuffs, brought out the inside of the thing. So I was just gonna basically have it like the EX has already destroyed a dude, and I was gonna lay the hand in there just like that and set the head, I guess, just sort of laying somehow, oops, just in this destroyed house. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, just sort of have this sort of, it's hard to get a hold on this thing because it's round. So I thought, yeah, just sort of have the element of the helmet in the house. They're all kind of battered up. Now that I've got the bricks dry brushed and stuff with some buff. So I thought, yeah, that sort of added a neat sort of battle sort of thing. So now with the figures, I have this guy sort of positioned like he's ready to lunge with his sword out, and I want it to look like he's just knocked off this branch. We've got the Solari here, sort of just by the road. Now I can get her to straddle the road if I want, get them closer together like this, I think. So something like this sort of going on. I think it's making for a really neat, interesting, you know, little diorama. Should look good in my on my shelf. And now I've got the EX here as if he's just sort of jumped and landed. Now I might have to move this helmet from where I wanted to put it there. Maybe have it off to the side. A little bugger. Okay. Now, because I have the EX sort of here in the corner, and he has this one foot like he's just coming to a stop, ready to start going. So there he is. And I guess I can just sort of tuck this helmet. There we go. Okay, now I don't want anybody to fall over, but from the side, yeah, you can start to get a pretty good idea of what we've created. I'm pretty happy with it. It's I think my best diorama to date, and I think it sort of captured, you know, the sort of feeling of that forest battle scene that goes on between the power suits. And I sort of, yeah, picked the ones that I thought were the best of what I had with the goof and stuff. But yeah, I thought with the trucks and the destroyed house and the Requiem kits there, that it made a pretty neat presentation. And there we go with the overhead. You can sort of see what it looks like from overhead, looking down at it. But I thought I got a nice variation of colors and textures. You know, there's a few things to tighten up, I think, here and there. And I may add some sand into this gravel just to make it smaller. But overall, that's it done. I think I'm going to add a wood plinth to the bottom of this, just to you know, just to get it, you know, a little bit prettier on the bottom. But I think I'll take I've got nice pieces of pine, oak, all kinds of different nice pieces of wood that I just keep in stock, and I think I will, yeah, glue it down to that, press it down, and put it on a nice plinth, and set it up for display. So I think this thing will spin around okay on my power turntable. I might make a little short if I could figure out how to make those, and just have it spinning around for some glory shots. But basically, that is a look at our finished base for the Requiem for Vengeance. So let me know what you think. Till next time, I'm the model student. Keep on rocking. Cheers. Bye.